Hi guys, already running a SQL Server series. In SQL Server series, rest of the things has been done. Like this. Today we are going to see how we write normally a select query. Like a concept behind write the select query. It will definitely help you to write a complex query. We are going to go through how select query or any query of the SQL Server works exactly, what's their mechanism exactly. So before that, already we had completed this all the things. So now we will see how to write a query and these things also. But firstly I will see some parts of this, and next in next session this, and so on we will continue. Okay, so right now we see further how to write a select query or SQL query normally. So before starting I would like to tell you there is some function or whatever we can say. It's just a query execution order. There are the some specific keywords like how the SQL server try to execute, then what's the sequence of the execution. So normally I have a table which is the employee table. I show you uh, this way. Select star from employee. When I execute this table, and here I will get a result in this way. But what exactly happens here, normally you might be other kind think like this way. Select name each salary company employee. Okay, so when we execute this query, and here output comes, but people maybe think that firstly SQL Server read this select and then name, it means like column name, and then the table, but exactly it's not happen. SQL Server reads the query in this way. Firstly it will read for the from here, maybe a join, sorry I made a mistake. Here it may be a join. Okay, so firstly, SQL Server will read this keywords in the syntax. So it means firstly read uh, from. It means like a table. Table name firstly it will read. Then it will see for the next syntax, which is where group by. So these are not. So in this way it will again go for having. Then it will read the select, and then select it means the column name. Then it will give you the output. So when we write the complex query, we will see how exactly SQL Server run. Before that, I would like say another thing, that when you are mentioning the table name, it's necessary to sometimes uh, supply the schema. By default, DBO is a by default schema, but if you have another schema, then it's necessary to have supply the schema. But it's a DBO, then you can skip, but it will give you the correct output. But it's another schema, then definitely you have to supply. I show you another thing, that I have another table which is the schema, which is the different schema. So I'm using the SQL Server's Adventure database. Here I have some other schema, like if you see the sales LT customer, I open in another window. So here that's the same database which for adventure works. So this is the customer table. Now I try to select query, select star from customer. But what happens if I try to execute, then I will get an error, invalid object name. So that's why I'm saying that before the table name it's another schema except the DBO, then you have to mandatory to supply the schema name, then it will give you the output. But if you are in another database, then you sorry, if you are in another database, like this is the active database, but might be that you are this time you are in another database. So like I'm making an active database name is like I say here use DB1. which is this database, and I'm making activated. So now this time my data active database is db1, but my table it's inside the adventure works. So this time I have to make a necessary to put the db name before the schema name, then table name. Okay, so this time I have to run the query in this way. Okay. So another way, now we go in on main concept, what's the query execution order. So and see here, and I'm making another query which is using the where and order by. So I will say select star from employee, and now I'm saying that I'm using a where clause, where age it's a greater than 10, and now I'm asking for order by name. Okay, so see here, now I execute and my output is here. So what happens here, follow the query execution order here. So one thing I would like to say here, like if you say for the offset and limit, so for your notice, offset is the function that is used in SQL Server, and limit is used in the MySQL, which is also in a database. But things is that rest of the things are the same, exactly same, only this is the different. So any of the database, like whether you are using SQL Server, Oracle, MySQL or SQL Server, the concept are always the same. Okay, so see here, this is the query, and see here how the SQL Server is reading here the data, a query. So firstly it will read the table, this query, then it will make an filter where, so see here it's not going to sort take the column name. Okay, so notice here, note there, so it will take the where clause, then again it will see for the group by, there is no group by in my query, then it will check for having, there is no having, then it will take the select means the how many columns it's taking to display you. Then so see here, select is just taking a column but it's not printing again. So last, in the last order by clause or order by syntax would be executed. It doesn't mean that it's in the last time, but it will always executed in this way, in this sequence. Okay, so another thing, I'm showing you how is the group by and having clause works here. So I'm taking another table for better understanding. So now I have a table which is the employee salary. Okay, so I will use this table and I copy the table along with the header name. So copy with header, and I open a Excel sheet. I'm opening Excel sheet so that easily we can understand the data. Okay, so now I'm using the having clause. No, I'm sorry, I'm going to use the group by. Okay, so group by basically make a grouping of this on what column you are applying. So basically the concept is that many people thinks that group by always used with a aggregated function. So I would like to say here very clear, it's okay group by used with aggregated function, but honestly if I say that it's not always mandatory to group by have a aggregated function. It means that if you're making a grouping, then you can take only the single column on which you are making the grouping, then it's not mandatory to have a aggregated function, it's upon you. But it's mandatory to have aggregated function if you are using the another columns and so on, because if you are making a grouping then it will come only one time. But if you are also asking for the group by name and city, then in select, if you want like see here, now I am saying that select city from M cell. Now I am saying group by city. So I'm here a group by function, but I'm not using the aggregated function. So see here what I'm saying like this. I'm saying this city would be grouped by, but thing is that I'm asking the single column. But what happens if you saying here like name? So this would be wrong. Okay, this would be wrong because city is coming one time. It means that its grouping has been done. Like I use here a pivot table so that I can show you. So I'm saying here indoor maybe multiple times, but it's grouping. It means multiple indoor city would be on a single instance. So same for Lucknow. It means all the city would be uniquely here. So if I ask the its count, then I can tell you the its count, how many times are the Indore, how many times are the Lucknow, and so on. So the same way here, I say here like count, count city. I can say count star, then it means the complete row in this query. Yeah. So see here, it's a null. It means the one-time null. Null is the only. Oh, sorry. Null has no value. That's why it's showing as a zero. Exactly, null is the no value. So that's why it's showing zero. So it's a saying for Indore, which is the three times Indore here and there, two times and three times. This is Indore. Three times Indore. The same way Lucknow is one time. Yeah, Lucknow is only one time. So that's how the see the mechanism, how it's executed. So see here, yeah. So see here, firstly it's a run for the table. It would be table name executed. Then it will see for the next which is not available. Then it will see for the group by. Group by means that it will make a grouping. But what happens if you say like you want to having a where clause, then that's the confusion. So suppose if you are saying here like where you are saying anything where city like Indore. So now see the query. Yeah. So this time you see only the Indore. Okay. What happens here? Firstly, it will read for the table. Then it will filter out. Filter out means it will like this. Here filter would be applied like this way. Indore. Then it would grouping only for this. So the same way, if I say here, like if you want to make a filter on the department basis. So now you will see the error what happens here. Okay. This time it's a possible to make an Indore, but this time after the running the query, notice here only one which is Delhi. So this time if I make here IT which is only one time. But now what happens here? If I say here like admin HR Indore. Okay. So this way if I see here, so it's making a filter before grouping. It's making a filter before grouping. That's why I see here New Delhi one time and Lucknow one time. But I show you in another way. Okay. So having and having depth equal admin. Okay, so the output of the both, how both are the different, oh sorry, it's because it's a saying that after the filtering you cannot make a admin, you cannot make a filter after the filtering. Like if you are making a grouping, then how you can make a after the grouping filtration? Because so see, like this way you are saying, see the firstly see the execution order. In the execution order there are the firstly it will run for the table, then it will say for where is here missing, and then group by, and then having. But here problem is that you are asking the having query always be executed later, later or can say after the group by. So after the grouping you, how do you can make a filtration? So that's why the error. If I say here city like anything, I can say here like Indore. Okay, so this time no error because it's making a so see here, like firstly grouping has been done, grouping has been done, it's like an ordering. Okay, so order has been done, this time Indore. Okay, so out of the Indore you want say like what is the query? Yeah, you want to say only for the Indore. So after the grouping you can see only for the Indore, but after the grouping you can see only the Indore. Okay, but again see here, if you want to make a grouping after this way, like only grouping uh, excluding or taking anything, like if I say here make a group department which has the admin. Okay, so this way, now see here how do we can achieve. Then I will say here depth equal admin. Okay, oh sorry, mm, yeah, I will change the city name in because in Indore there is no, that's why it's a showing. Or I can say here or city equals mm, Noida. Let me check. New Delhi, I will see here. So now it will firstly make a filter over admin. So it's admin. After the filter, you are asking only show me only for the daily. So it's showing you the daily. Okay. So or you can say another filter here like depth or IT or anything you can ask here. That's fine. So you are asking for the two things like admin as well IT. So now you will see Delhi is the two time and you are making the filter over Delhi or Indore. So Indore is missing and Delhi is here. So see here, that will definitely help you how the query is executed. So for this, firstly it will read for the from which is the table name, then it will go for the where clause. It means that before grouping it will make a filter, it will take admin and IT. Before making filter it will take admin and IT. Okay, and then it will make a grouping, grouping by city. So it will make a grouping using the city. Then it will take for having clause, it means the after grouping, then it will uh, apply filter Indore and Delhi, but after the results are generated it will apply the filter having filter. Okay, so then using the select command it will give you the output. You can if you think then order by, then you can use the order by, it's okay here. So this way I hope that you will understand how the query execution order executed and how the SQL server reads our syntax. So if you have any query, please let us know in comments, and I will try to explain in the next session. So thank you for watching.